Hello and welcome to Honeybees and Orchids. Today we are going to mount the Dendrobium lawesii we got in the orchids.nl order. Well, at least the part that looks good. The other part is in a bed of moss to make it, to hope that it will grow. I'm cutting off the old and dead roots. It's a branching root system, so if I accidentally nip a good root, it ain't a problem, because it's a branching root system. I chose this Dendrobium lawesii because it's supposed to be very easy to grow, which means Phalaenopsis care should be enough care. Or, orchidspecies.com, that's a great site, says it's a year-round blooming, medium-sized, warm to cool growing epiphyte from Papua and New Guinea and Bougainville Island. So that's where the Latorias come from too. And it specifically says it grows low on the trees or on the underside of branches at an elevation of 800 to 2000 meters. So the underside of branches, so it really is a shade lover. It should be year-round blooming. It needs a somewhat drier rest in winter. It's fragrant and the blooms will very much look like Dendrobium Cuthbertsoni blooms, which is great because Cuthbertsonis are not very easy to grow. And if these are very easy to grow, you can get Cuthbertsoni blooms for the care of a Phalaenopsis, which should be great. And it's fragrant, so that's great too. The flowers are highly variable. There's a yellow form, a violet form. Normally it's red, or mostly reds, so that's great. I've made a loop from my dental floss. Yes, I use dental floss to mount my mounts, to get the plant in place, the orchid in place. It's a bit shifting around, looking what the best spot is. I still haven't heard back from orchids.nl about the mail I sent them. So yeah, I think that's way worse even than sending a bad plant. It ain't a problem if you send a bad plant, but customer service should always be on top of it, and they don't. So that's bad. I always got beautiful orchids from them, but when customer service do not react, I'm not sure I will order anything from them soon. Or so yeah, that's bad. Well, I soaked the moss. I'm gonna put on the moss. I do it in a voiceover because the neighbor above me, well, the family of the neighbor above me was playing the music. The neighbor always listened. Unfortunately, he deceased because of COVID a couple of weeks ago. Well, it's almost a month ago. So I can imagine the family comes there when cleaning up, they play his music, so they can, yeah, well, you understand. So it's on there. Now put on the moss on top of the roots, so when the moss is gone bad, it's easily removed, like so. And I'll take my floss and wrap it around to hold the moss in place, shifting it a bit around. Some bits are falling off, but that's no problem. And wrap it tight, but not that tight to compact and corrode everything that's under your string. And another loop, so like so. It likes to grow pendant. Well, that's what internet says. That's why I put it on a mount, and it likes a somewhat drier rest in winter, and that is perfectly accommodated on a mount. I probably have to water it daily when summer hits, but that isn't a problem. Well, I hope. I'm gonna have much more work in the coming months, so it's a bit of management, but I will manage. So it's on there, and the only thing left to do is put on the tag, like that. If you have a tag, always put it on your mount, because, well, if you lose the tag, and okay, I got about 50 orchids, something like that, so I can remember what orchids I got, but who knows, in a couple of years time I might have a huge collection. Probably not, but who knows. So that's that. Tie it off. Another knot. And that's about it. Snip the rest off. Bad scissor. It's not sharp enough, but okay. So this is what it looks like. Well, thanks for watching. It was a quick video, quick mount. And I hope to see you soon on another honeybees and orchids video. See you then. Houdoe. Oh, and please leave a like. Houdoe.